Hello everyone, thank you for your presence here today. Please stand up. And I'm going to preside today's sitting. The current global theme, Inspire Inclusion, underscores the importance of women's engagement in society. Europe has been actively pursuing gender equality through measures like enforcing pay transparency, enhancing female representation on corporate boards, and striving for freedom from violence. However, achieving complete equality remains a significant journey. We have an urgent matter on today's agenda: increasing women percentage in political life. The amendment includes 2 points. First one aims the political and social argument, and the second one aims psychological argument. Women continue to be underrepresented in politics. Only 6 EU countries have achieved a gender balance of more than 40% in their members of parliament. Only 5 EU countries have female heads of state. The European Parliament's members are close to gender balance, with 40% women and 60% men in 2024. The Commission plans to propose recommendations aimed at preventing and combating harmful practices targeting women and girls. It will also continue supporting women's rights and striving towards a gender-equal Europe. There are members of the European Parliament that showed interest in this discussion. From APP, Riana Huară, please come forward and present your amendment.
Good afternoon to everyone present. In Article 3, Paragraph C, my group proposes the introduction of gender quotas in the electoral system, the promotion of civic education to encourage the participation of women, and the support of mentoring programs for aspiring women in the political field, considering these as effective measures to increase the percentage of women in the parliament. Thank you.
Yes.
Hello everyone, I'm Yana from the Green Group, and we believe that ensuring a non-discriminatory political environment involves removing obstacles such as gender stereotypes and prejudice. Creating safe spaces means putting policies and procedures in place that prevent harassment and support women in politics. These measures not only encourage women to enter the political sphere, but also to express their ideas and contribute to the decision-making process without fear of discrimination. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon, my name is Alicia and I represent the group Identity and Democracy. My group will reject the law because it has enough statistics that demonstrate that in the last decade there have been constant increases in the share of women in leadership positions, in political institutions, and in the political administrations of the UA. Several studies carried by the European Institute for Equal Opportunities between Women and Men, including the one according to which in 2015 the UA came closest to reaching the gender balance zone with a percentage of 39%, while the regional ones registered 37% and the national ones 29%. Thank you.
I invite Andy Scarescu, representing Green's group, to come forward and present their amendment.
In Article 1b, my group calls for the mention, enforcement of the law, only in member countries where the share is below 20%. Thank you.
Yes.
Good afternoon. My name is Sara, representing Group Conservatives and Reformists, and we claim that focusing on gender types could lead to discrediting meritocracy and will potentially create artificial pressure regarding the candidate selection process. In our opinion, a fair representation will base itself on competence and individual qualification regardless of gender. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Hello everyone, I am Dragoș, representative of the EPP group, and I am here to inform you that my group considers it is mandatory for the law to contain in the foreword the mention that the law will not produce any form of discrimination, and filling up the positions in politics will certainly not be done depending on the candidate's gender, but depending on one's ability. Thank you.
Renata, please express Socialist and Democrats' point of view.
In Article 2, Paragraph A, my group requests a gradual implementation starting in 2024 so that national legislations do not undergo radical changes and destabilize political decisions. We propose the implementation of the law until the year 2026. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Good afternoon everyone, I'm Luca and I represent the Left Group. We think that women represent the pillar of the family, and by involving her in politics it would lead to the neglect of the family life. Thank you.
Please come forward.
Hello everyone, I'm Rana from the Progressive Alliance of Socialists and Democrats. My group insists that the law should be voted also on the grounds that we will see economic, social and demographic progress by increasing the share of women, as women are the pillar of the family. Their presence will generate a balance within the parliamentary community. Thank you.
Karina Nanu, please come forward and present the news amendment.
In Article 5, Paragraph 8, which refers to professional training, it is a mandatory condition for the occupation of central positions, the graduation of higher education studies in the field of political science and the knowledge, respectively, the fluent speaking of at least 3 foreign languages of international circulation. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Hello, my name is Roxana from Renew Group, and we support the law to be able to make decisions that will bring women's salaries closer to men's salaries, as it is obvious to everyone that in many member countries for the same position women are paid less. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Andreea Cruz-Riu, and I'm the Vice President of the European Parliament. As the list of amendments and discussions regarding the imposed law article have concluded, I believe we need to analyze the importance and to realize that despite our efforts over time, there are still discriminations present. Therefore, I invite you to be the authors of a serious change, both in European Union and in national laws, to vote responsibly and to have the confidence that the ideas proposed by women in politics have generated evolution and progress. Thank you.
Since there were presented 4 amendments and 7 remarks, I am calling for your vote. First amendment, for, against, first voting session, Amendment 1, 49% voted for the implementation of the amendment and 51% voted for the rejection of the amendment. Amendment 2, for, against, (73% voted for the implementation of the amendment, 27% voted for the rejection of the amendment. Amendment 3, for, and against, (80% voted for the implementation of the amendment and 20% voted for the rejection of the amendment. Amendment 4, for, and against. Amendment 4, 83% voted for the implementation of the amendment and 17% voted for the rejection of the amendment. I call for a vote on the motion to increase the percentage of women in politics. For, against. Second voting session. 80% voted for the implementation of the law and 20% voted for the rejection of the law. The law has been accepted. It was a pleasure having you here today, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again.